Hello everybody, this is Solartiger with another aquarium video. This is the 3-gallon betta aquarium and this is a 1-month update. I set this tank up on the 12th of February. It's now the 12th of March, so my tank has been set up for 4 weeks, and this is my half moon betta. As I said, this is a 3-gallon aquarium. It has a 25-watt heater, which is heating the water up to between 26 and 27 degrees centigrade. That's 78 to 80 in Fahrenheit. At the back is a hang on the back filter, and the tank is lit with a 6-watt LED light bulb. It's a daylight bulb with a colour temperature of 6500 Kelvin. That produces a nice white light rather than the warm white bulbs which make everything look yellow. So this is my betta aquarium. It's planted with water wisteria. There's a cryptocorin wetta, green one, and some pennywort or hydrocotyle. It doesn't seem to grow great for me. It almost has algae growing on it. The water wisteria has taken off, literally it has. It grew to the top of the tank. Just excuse me about my fingers. It grew to the top of the tank, so I pruned it, and then these massive leaves appeared. These really massive ones. I apologise for my finger getting in the way. It grew these massive leaves up the top, and these really massive ones appeared at the bottom. So I don't know why the new growth looks different to the older growth, but this plant has really taken off and it's growing very well. I do use a liquid fertilizer in this tank, and the substrate is just normal aquarium gravel. And this is my betta. It's a half moon betta, a red one that I bought from my local Pets at Home. It cost about £15. They do have some basic bettas that were cheaper, that were about £6 or £7, but I chose this red half moon betta, and he's very happy. Under the crypt I have used a root tab, and it's growing okay. So everything's growing very well. The plants are beneficial to the fish as they absorb nutrients from the water and help to clean the water. But I do have a filter. It has sponge and ceramic media in it, and bettas prefer a tank with very little current, so I bought a small filter and I've turned the flow right down. There's just a little ripple on the top of the water, and that's the way bettas like it. The rock I cleaned. I took it out the other day and I scrubbed it in old tank water because it has the brown growths on it. I don't have anything to eat algae in this tank, so I simply take the rock out and scrub it when I do a water change. I change the water twice a week in my aquariums. I change it on Sunday and Wednesday or Thursday. So that's how that works. So this is my betta aquarium, and it's going well. The plants give the betta something to swim through, and also something for him to rest on, and it makes the tank look nice. And in this tank my water wisteria grows very well. In my other tank over here I have a lot of the brown stuff in here in this tank. So I wanted to get some autocinkless catfish, and I went to the store and they didn't have any. So that's this tank. This tank's got the brown hairy stuff growing in it. There are also snails in this tank, and I noticed that the snails did a good job of cleaning the leaves on my hygrophila, the narrow leaved one. You can see on that leaf in the middle that there's algae growing on the end of it. Originally there was algae all the way along it, but the snails ate it all. So I'm thinking that the autocinkless would be good for that, but they didn't have any in the store. So this is a 20-gallon tank, so it's a work in progress. I'll take you back to the betta tank. So this is my betta aquarium. It's 3 gallons. The minimum recommended for a betta is 2.5 gallons, and anything smaller is not recommended. Your tank will need to be heated, so you'll need a heater, and temperature wise around 26 to 27 degrees centigrade or 78 to 80 in Fahrenheit. A filter is recommended as it cuts down on your water changes, but a filter is not a replacement for water changes. If you have a filter, you will still need to change your water, but less often. If you don't have a filter, you need to change the water far more often and larger volumes at a time. I change about 20% twice a week, but I do have a filter. With the filter, I clean it occasionally with tank water. You do not want to over clean your filter, as that will impair its performance. So maybe every couple of weeks you can rinse the filter with tank water, which is what I do. And let's have the LED light bulb. LED bulbs are efficient with electricity. They produce lots of light for low power consumption and low heat production. So that is good. So I feed my betta twice a day with the tropical mini pellets, either 3 or 4 at a time. And this is Solartiger saying thank you for watching. Thank you.